Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the desert again. Hello, good morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we have a bit of a game plan, and that game plan is to get absolutely spooned on some map pieces. I'd like to finish Sulfur today. I know that's not going to happen, but I mean, you could dream, right? A guy could dream. We could hope. But first things first, we got to get rid of our fish and repair my stick. There we go. And then we'll get... I just moved this. Hello? Am I crazy? Okay, hopefully that works. Let me repair my stick and we'll get my fisher guy set back to where he was. And then we need to do farm runs. I know. Who does farm runs in 2025? And the answer is me, because I want life skill XP. I've done one farm run and I'm already at skilled 5, so it's going a lot faster than I thought. I did actually make a character for the farm runs as well, so. Time for pain. You said you were going to do something during a live stream, and I don't remember what it was now. Let me think. I don't remember what it was now. Oh. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. You didn't see nothing. You guys didn't see nothing? You guys didn't see nothing. Why can I not get rid of this freaking chat? I have it set to not show anything, and it still shows my guild chat and stuff. Which is really annoying, by the way. And then when I drag it off the freaking screen, I guess I need to lock it. Let me drag it off the screen, and then I'll lock it. That better not come back. I will be angry at PA if that comes back. I think my farms are done. They're glowing green. They are, okay. We have some space in the inventory. Let me just do a bit of plant breeding. See how far we get with it. I don't actually know like what I'm doing here or if I'm doing the right seed or whatever, but I don't think it really matters until you get to master farming and could have the bigger farm plots. Because I just have the little ones for now. Tithe farm, oh yeah. Tithe farm, good luck, have fun. I didn't mind it doing too much, doing the like 25 at a time method. Keeps you kind of busy. I found the 20 method a little bit too slow. But I don't know which is technically faster, it's just 25 is more involved, I guess. Let me get these reset. Still a little bit sick. Mostly better. But a little bit sick nonetheless. We got a magical seed. Maybe that's what's giving me the XP. Also, the Olvia channel gives like 200% life skill XP. It's pretty good. 100% XP plus 100% XP. Yeah, so 200% life skill XP. Really, really good. Hard to beat that. We are mostly going to be grinding today, but we have some codes and stuff to claim and all that. Let's see here. Worst version of farming, isn't it awful? But I want to get high life skill levels. I've never life skilled. I want to get high life skill levels. So my fishing is kind of impressive already, considering I've played the game for like a week now, and my fishing is already Master 4. And on my main account, I want to say my fishing is Master 16. So I don't know if they changed how life skill works, or it's just that the Olvia channel gives me so much extra life skill XP that I'm catching up, but ball stuff, yeah, the ball stuff. There's a couple of codes I gotta claim to get free stuff that I can't use right now. Boosted XP rates for sure. Not a bad thing. I like that it's family-wide now as well. That's such a nice thing. Any spade spawns in Tithe Farm? Nope. There's a bank next to it, though. But in the Grapevine area, there's a bank. Just north of Tithe Farm. The last thing I found enjoyable is cooking and gathering, if you combine them. These days it's just Imperial boxes. It's been Imperial boxes for quite a few years now, yeah. Pretty unfortunate. But it's like a silver generator, right? Okay, all our farms are done. I have way too many seeds, so I need to go dump some seeds. We almost gained a farming level. Tool leprechaun in the area. Is there a tool leprechaun in Tithe Farm? And I just never saw it? I guess that would make sense. Now do that in SRS. Here's the funny thing, Mario. You remember like when I asked you for tree seeds and you put all the tree seeds in the storage? I went and planted 6 maples. And those same 6 maples are still planted. I haven't touched it. It's pretty awful. Okay, let's get these in here. I'll probably use all of them, to be honest. And sell this. What do we got here? 25 seeds. I don't know if my previous one sold. Oh, I already have them listed. Look at that, 14 mil from 2 farm runs. I'm going to be rich in 100,000 years. Just you wait. Oh, let's go turn those in as well for more farming XP. Wasted XP? Yeah. Definitely. I would just like rather do Tithe Farm. And it's not because I like Tithe Farm, it's just because that's the thing that I would then be working on. Rather than like doing something else. That got us to skilled 9. Huge. Huge increase there. It's like the same thing with BDO, right? Like I'm logging in, I'm like, oh man, I gotta go do my farms. I would rather just go do the thing that I actually want to do and just never have to do the side thing, never have to do the daily or the weekly or anything like that. I'd rather just do the thing that I want to do. These sell for 600k, that's decent. I do want to keep some of them for when I eventually can plant them, but I do need the bigger farms for that. And then I'm going to throw this in. I forget how to play this freaking game. Don't need these. So we can throw all these up. 42 mil eventually. Okay. And now, I totally forgot my ninja combo, by the way, which is unusual for me, because I'm pretty good at remembering combos, but I have no idea what it is. I couldn't tell you at all. When I do herb runs, it's just very sporadic. I'll do like 20 farm runs in a week and then months long no runs. Yeah, I gotta work on it. Okay, we did get some stuff. I did kind of like a not very efficient hour. I didn't even run a loot scroll or anything, and I just ran with it because I was also doing some stuff in another game. For 3 more tasks, I'll be 99 Slayer, 2200 total. Easy game. Grats. Hello, She. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. We need to claim some codes here. I have not yet claimed the ball codes, but I do have them pulled up. And there's only 2 of them, unless I'm wrong. I didn't actually watch the ball, and I didn't watch a recap of the ball either. I know that's like crazy. I know what you're thinking. Mr. Streamer, Mr. YouTuber, how dare you not watch the ball? Do you even play this game? And the answer is, I don't really care about the ball. I think the class is kind of cool, but I don't need to watch the ball to know what that's going to be. So I'll just play that when it comes out next week. And outside of that, Garmoth has my codes and I don't care. So I didn't watch it. Don't plan to. There's 1 code in. I wonder what that gives me. 10,000 crons, a 300 stack. Holy, they're just throwing away 300 stacks. Couple of Jay's hammers. More than a couple of Jay's hammers. Jeez. And another set of reroll coupons. That's really cool. And then code number 2, I believe, is just the 10,000 crons. Let's see here. Very cool. I should claim all these, by the way, just so that I don't let them expire accidentally. So 10,000 crons, 300 stack, 10 special scrolls. I bet you these unstack when you pull them. May as well use them anyway. Why not? Oh, they stack. Nice. That's a good change. Get that weapon exchange box and the sub-weapon coupon. 250 stack. Very good. A Jay's hammer. A Jay's hammer. A Jay's hammer. Another 10,000 crowns. Very good. Choose your rare hammer box. I don't know what to choose. Divine Blessing of Life. Life Skill Mastery, Life XP, Weight Limit, Energy Recovery. Okay, I don't really care about that. I'm also doing good, She. On the recovering end of some sickness, but we're doing okay. Advice of Valk 300 stack box. Why not just give us the 300 stack instead of making me open a box? 5 Aliens Blessings, that's kind of nice. Old Moon Pack, I'll take that. Another 10,000 crowns. 20 J Special Scrolls. Another Weapon Exchange Coupon box. 250 stack. Another 300 stack. A 350 stack. A 400 stack. 20,000 crowns. This game is so free, man. Choose your hammer box again. 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 Okay, so 5 choose your hammer boxes. And so many crons. I have 51,000 cron stones. Okay. I mean, I guess. Apparently it grabs like how Lon's grab used to be. I don't know what that means, but it didn't sound like it was a good thing. It means 180 degree conal range grab. So you don't actually have to be looking at your guy. Like I could grab Wacky Toshi right now with the direction that I'm looking. That's how Lon's grab was. It wasn't quite that aggressive. It wasn't a full 180 degrees, but I do think it was like 100 degrees. and it would grab. What is the difference between ancient and primordial here? Okay, so primordial is for sovereign and ancient is for Karazad. I think I'd only use ancient Karazad on deck, and that's going to be freaking forever. I mean, I may as well just keep these for now. It's not like it'll hurt to have a bunch of these stocked up. What is this one? Another primordial ancient. Are these ones different then? Oh, you can also choose Jay's hammer at these. I'm continuing the idea of I want to enhance as little as possible, so that'll be our strategy going forward. Down with the sickness. Everybody's sick, man. I don't even know who got me sick or how I got sick, but we are sick. Oh yeah, I don't have Abyss one. Frick. Frick. Gotta eat some soup when you're sick? I did. I had 2 cans of soup when I got Soup, the pet. Pretty cool. I gotta get some stuff out of my inventory. I don't think we're gonna have room to grind, but we'll have to stay on top of that. Just chuck stuff in when I can. I don't need that. What else we got? I could probably just open some of this stuff. Great, a help kit. That's not good. Five blue ones. I might throw all those away, to be honest with you. How many times I gotta click this? Open it? There we go. 54k? Yeah, I don't care. Start collecting Santa hats in my freaking inventory. Turn of the King. Welcome back, Sick. Hello, Ryuichi. Hope you're doing well. It has been a while, but we have returned. We have returned. These are worth 5 mil. How terrible. All right, let's do some grinding here, shall we? Let's get lucky on. Let's see, max. Oh, they upped the maximum drop rate? No. They just made it make more sense. Gotcha. Okay, so loot scroll put me at 220. And then we'll probably do a J scroll on top of that because why not? May as well use them. No reason to hang on to them if I don't need to. Because what I usually do is I'll hang on to those until the future, quote unquote, and they just never use them. So I'll usually use them. How about that? We'll do a 1 because my Agris is bad, and a J scroll. I don't have my pets out. All right, easy double map hour. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll show you this vid. Hope you can find the fun again. We're working on it, man. I'm just, I'm not playing too seriously. I'm not playing nearly as much as I was either. And I'm just doing random stuff. Like I started farming. So we have a farm down that I've been working on. I've been gathering a little bit. Gathering with no mastery is kind of bad, but, you know, we're doing some stuff. Just want to work on a bunch of life skills. I want to try all of them, really. And I might get a matchlock soon and look into hunting. And maybe start doing cooking and alchemy and whatnot. We'll figure it out. I do have pretty limited characters as well, and I also want to go for like some treasure items like the map and all that stuff, so Boat? Yeah, I gotta get a boat. Those are 46 billion silver. So it'll be a little bit before I get a boat. Our next goal will be HP pot, because they're like 5 bill right now. And then we need to look into making a good ferry. So I'm saving up my Thea's petals, or whatever they're called. I don't think I even have any on me. Oh yeah. Layla's petals. We'll have to roll some of that. Just cut some trees, smelt some bars, make your own. You know how many hours of tree cutting and smelting it is to make a freaking carrack? And then it's still like 20 bill? And then you have to do dailies for the Tears of the Ocean and other materials. And weeklies for the Tears of the Ocean. I think it would take 3 months of dailies to make your first ever boat, unless they made that easier. But I doubt it. It's usually only easier after you have the first one. And it's a lot of bartering and stuff as well. We're sure gonna get Guru Horse Training. We're already Professional 8. And I'm able to use like buffs and stuff. Really weird. Hour 2, BDO clearly respects your time. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Trying to make it hard for the sailing boat when it first released. Such a horrible experience. I have made the like middle step ones a couple of times. I've made one of each. What are they called? Like the Galus and the whatever the other one is. And that was awful enough already, and it was less dailies than the actual carrack. So I'm good on that. I'm now in the listing Sovereigns and Karazods on the market waiting room. Because I just don't want to enhance anything. I think enhancing is like the most obnoxious part of BDO. And you used to be able to avoid it entirely, and now you can't, so... I'm waiting for Savior to come out to do Land of Morning Light, but I wonder if I should look into doing like Mountain of Eternal Winter or something to have that knocked out. And I guess I need to do Kama, Drigan, all that stuff as well. I wonder what the strategy is there. Because I guess like the plan would be to do it on the Ninja, but I don't know if I'm going to stick with Ninja. I just don't know. I can't believe I forgot the combo as well. Like, I've played basically every class in the game and I know all of their combos on both specs, just like from heart. And I got on the Ninja and I got it awakened and I was like, I can't for the life of me remember even the first skill in the combo. Lomo's super long though? Yeah. That's why I want to do it on Savior. Just start over there. But I guess I won't have my horse. That'll be a little bit annoying. And I don't have a way to get the horse, and I don't have a way to get the horse over there ahead of time, because I don't have Magnus. We'll just be hoofing it, maybe. Next update or later. There's a Magnus update? I've been out of the loop, man. I haven't looked at the game in a number of months now. We finished the UIM. I uninstalled BDO. Didn't look back. That, the back-to-back Iron Man, Ultimate Iron Man really cooked me, man. It, like, totally killed the game for me. And I think that's why it's so important that I take it slow now. And I really just focus on doing random stuff instead of just grinding all the time. Can't wait for the blindfolded, no audio Iron Man. How'd that work? I mean, I could do like an upside down screen Iron Man, but that I think would be kind of easy. It wouldn't? Yeah, you kind of at least need the audio, you know? Like most of the blindfolded runs, they rely so heavily on the audio. It would work for April 1st. That'd be a good video. And it's just me, like, trying to get through the character creator, and I never do. And it's like... That'd be so funny. Match quest line is no longer required to unlock the features of the Magnus. First quest will now unlock storage features for Balanos. Talking to the storage NPC in each region will unlock the others. What about the... Oh man, what about the free pen? Not that I need it. Do we just skip the free pen? Such a W update, by the way. I think that they realize how much questing there is. And, are trying to dial it back. I'm gonna buy Duo Fallen Gods anyway, so I don't think it's even worth thinking about that pen. You guys get the console treatment? It's definitely a good thing, man. That's like one of the worst parts of the game. What they need to do next, this is maybe a hot take, and it kind of screws up their, like, quest rewards, as far as, like, the 300 stack and stuff like that. But I think that they should make quests family-wide, so that you literally only need to do them once, especially because some of the quests to, like, for example, upgrade your Labresca, you need to do so on a character that has completed that quest line. And if you try to do it on a different character, you can't. Same thing with Land of Morning Light. If you want to make your gloves, you have to do so on a character that has completed Land of Morning Light. And in a game that's like all about re-rolling and altaholics and stuff like that, it just makes no sense to get this, like, get the materials you need for your upgrade, and they'd be like, oh, well, I guess I have to go back to the class that I don't want to play anymore and do this whole freaking quest line to unlock my gloves. It's just too alty of a game, and there's too many quests. There's something like 60 hours of quests front-loaded into the game, and then you have to do it for every character. It's crazy. DP of a free pen just isn't very useful anymore. Yeah, exactly. And money is so easy to make, man. What's a Fallen God go for anyway? You know? What's a Duo Fallen God? 17 bill, 18 bill, that's nothing. That's literally nothing. So in just a few days. Is that when Savior comes out as well as on Wednesday? If so, then Thursday I guess we'll be doing the quest line. Will Seraph and Magnus have to drop in? Good. Why did they rename it, by the way? What a weird thing. Already getting sleepy from Tithe Farm? It's been 10 minutes, man. Oh, I forgot to do a tent buff. Whoops. We have to wait till the 8th? Rip. Saber's always tentative. I think that they made a worse choice, to be honest. But, you know, of course, that's just an opinion. At the end of the day, it doesn't actually matter what it's called, so... We're not even on a season server. Guys, you guys gotta have my back on this stuff. You're supposed to remind me things. I'm new to BDO again. Washed? I'm super washed, man. I used to know things. Now I don't know nothing. New account? It is a new account, yep. Sure is. Best part of the game. This frickin' chat will not lock or work as intended or get out of the way. Haven't played for longer, so can't blame me. That's fair. You have an excuse, I suppose. We'll get church buffs too. How does Mario know about church buffs? It's like, what the heck? I think I'm already at the AP cap though. I could be wrong, but I'm one-shotting them, so that's an interesting question. Are we at the AP cap? Yep, way beyond the AP cap. And my freaking chat moved again. Hello? PA? PA? Learn from you? Weird that, like, you would hold on to that. I don't know. I guess, like, the things that you pick up, man. Same way for me, I just absorb information, so I just know weird stuff randomly. How's gear progression going? I have made exactly 0 upgrades. I've made a little bit of money, though. So we're working toward the HP potion next. It costs 5 bill on NA. And I think I have a little over a bill if you count my inventory and my market together. But I've not done too much over the weekend. I think I did 1 hour here without a loot scroll. And I did a little bit of gathering, but like maybe 15 minutes of gathering. I did make like a bill though, doing some other stuff. Did a bit of fishing, got some farms set up, so we're a farmer now. I'm up to skilled 9 farming. I know that's impressive. I want to jump on the potions before they go back up in price. And then after that, I will probably outfit my fisher better and then get some hunting gear. Because I'd like to do that. Throat family is thriving. It is. I made a new member of the family. It's a Megu. Her name is Maythroat. Thought that was pretty fitting. I've left space for Savior that's not Savior anymore. I have a name in mind for it that's also very fitting. You might be able to guess it. I don't know if it's available, but you might be able to guess it. Traveler's map. We're gonna get spooned on the map today. So I'm gonna get a Fukar piece first, and then we're gonna move over to Devourer rotation. Get spooned on that. What are you doing? We're going for the map and making money for the potion. 5 bill right now because the market crashed. 9 bill, but Rolly silver boxes drop them like candy right after the potion piece of it. They have excess pots and still no Vels, and now you need a Vel's Heart to make a better Elk Stun. Exactly. That's why I'm trying to jump on it as fast as I can, because I know that they're only crashed because of the event. So if I can take advantage of that and buy them for half the cost, I'm all over it. And they're so cheap, in fact, that it actually doesn't make sense to grind for them at all. And so that's why we're not there grinding for them. And if I can at least get the HP pot when they're super crashed, I'll be happy. In like worst case, I have to grind for the MP pot, not a big deal. I like Mansions. I don't mind gathering the birds. And Tashiras, whatever. Already got spooned some soup. No more spooning till 2077. No. We gotta get spoonage. What's good with the map? I don't know what is worth getting, like 700 gear score. Yeah, if you're 700 gear score, you can do the Dekia version of Sulfur and Pilaku. And what the map does is it's just like the Traveler's map that lets you teleport from anywhere to town, except it also lets you teleport back to where you were if used within 30 minutes. So it's like a free trip to town. You can jump to town, you can jump in the Magnus and go somewhere completely different. And then as long as you're in a safe zone, you could teleport back to the spot you used the map from. It's really good for places like Underwater Sakraya, or Histria, or Akhman, or if you're just kind of out of the way. And it's a treasure item. Doesn't take too long to get either. The average for it is pretty low. So it shouldn't take you too long. And the cooldown is separate from the Traveler's map as well. So you could use the Archaeologist map and then use the Traveler's map right after if you wanted. It's a pretty convenient item. Spoon the rare drop in this area already? No, we need 2 rare drops. And they're just 2 halves of a map piece. This big guy has one of them. And this little round boy has the other one. Farm portent, it's pretty nice to have. Anything now means you don't even need to be at that zone to grind. You can grind 300 AP zone plus. That's if you can get the paint, right? And from what I understand, the actual paint is kind of hard to get. But the average for the 2-car piece is 11 hours, and the average for the Devourer piece is 9 hours, so it's super fast. It's super fast. If you do the right rotations on your fast class. They hand out paint all the time. Do you get to choose what you use it on, or is it just like they give you sulfur paint, or they give you like Pilaku paint? Like, how does that work? Because that's a system that I have no experience with. Nine hours and 11 hours? Yeah. It's a shout out to America. That's why they did it that way. They say, remember what happened? You better stay in line, boys. Can you also, like, grind for the paint? Can you, like, get a drop that is paint? I don't know how that works. Also, is that like a nod to Claire Obscure, or like what are we doing here? Boxes you get let you choose paint for a zone, then activate that zone in another zone. Why wouldn't you just always choose Olins then? I guess like if you have the Merchant Ring, you wouldn't choose Olins, but if it was me and I'm looking at this list, I'm just always going to choose Olins because the rest of them are easier. All the rest of the spots are so much easier. So I would just throw everything I have at Olins for the Merchant Ring piece, personally. I wouldn't waste it on a map that's super fast. Just me, though. Like, I get not wanting to grind sulfur or Dekia sulfur. Totally understand that. Fair enough. This was a Telltale game. PA would remember what he just said. Just list options? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, one of these days, hopefully, I will get some paint and also get 300 AP. But for now, we go in circles. Where are you, sir? Holy, you're a weird spot. Okay, some sharps. I'll take it. Make sure we're not full. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so I'm really second guessing the ninja pick now. I did the awakening and such on it. I didn't really grind on it, but really second guessing. Do I want to work that hard? I came out of the gate all gung-ho, and now I'm just like, I don't know if I want to work that hard, you know? But maybe Savior will be really cool and it'll take over. Who knows? Making Guardian's better than any class. What about Scholar? I feel like Scholar is just as brain dead as Guardian. Big axe swing just clears. Big hammer swing just clears. Hammer moves too fast in the animations. You like seeing the swing. Got a big sword soon too. I'm kind of excited for it. Not like that excited, but kind of. I'll try it out. If I hate it, I'm gonna delete it. This kind of is what it is. I'll make a Scholar instead, probably. And then hope that one day PA adds character expansions back to loyalties. Hope I still have a character slot open for it because I ain't paying for a slot. Yeah. Do the gun class? Deadeye? You like Deadeye? I kind of like Deadeye as well. That's pretty cool. The class that PA said they would never do. And they did it. Rope gun. Oh, getting a little dangerous there. Might need to think about therapy. Dead Throat would also work because the class is called Deadeye. And that's kind of funny. Hello, Darna. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Yeet. Where's my map piece, game? I asked for it and everything. 2 ways of thinking about throat gun. Mine wasn't thinking about the danger part. Do I need therapy? Is that what you're trying to say? Maybe we did get a 9/11 joke earlier. Those are just the times, man. I don't know what to tell you. The amount of money I'm making is pretty unimpressive. What do new players do for money that's like good? You know? Where could I even grind? Like Histrio's probably not very good. Sulfur's kind of mid. Fish? Yeah, but like a new fisherman only makes like 100 mil a night. Honglim? You can't log into the game and go to Honglim. You gotta have like some crystals and some kabuas. And potions. That's like a pretty moderate investment. And you need to understand how the combo works. I'm a little ways away from Honglim though. I just have seasonal gear and that's it. And I'm on a Guardian, which would probably make it a tad easier, but I'd still need kabuas and crystals. Guild activity? Do guilds do stuff? I only joined a guild for the login rewards. They're doing these guild login rewards. We get a tier 4 pet here in a couple of days. And we got a free maid. So that's pretty cool. New player gets like 2 pen black stars and a tet. And like free 10 bill. I don't get the 10 bill, but I do get the black stars. They're just like the second black star isn't quite as free as the first one. Because you have to actually make like a deck to Vala. That'd be enough to get the Hong with AP, yeah. But you would need kabuas, which are a little over 10 bill, and you need crystals, probably like 2 bill and crystals at least. And then you need iron walls, which are basically free, but then you'd also need harmony drafts. And you would need to understand a combo and be comfortable on your class. That's the biggest issue with actually making it to Honglim. Like, yes, a new player, if directed, could just get the pen black stars together really quick, buy the kabuas and all that, and like be set up to do Honglim, but they would get there and they would just get crushed because they wouldn't know what they were doing. Jade Force House pretty good in lower rec. Yeah, still need kabuas though at 314. Because they will CC you. Even if you run knockdown crystals, they'll still CC you, and then you'll just die. Like, you get CC'd, you're dead. And the CC pools are pretty big. Her guild boss was good silver. It definitely is good silver if you can coordinate with your guild. But unless you, like, know people in the guild, or they have a Discord that you've joined, and you're talking to them about it, that might be a little bit difficult. Getting 2 more in a couple weeks. 2 more pen black stars? I thought it was 1 more pen black star. Is it 2? That'd be crazy. To a no-hit Ash Forest kill. Unfortunately, Ash Forest is like negative money. Even if you have the gear for it. One guaranteed tap and 5 hammers. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I have quite a lot of hammers. I have all these boxes that are hammers. And I have those hammers. And I believe I have a couple of boxes in Velia that also have hammers. Let me take a peek. I might be wrong about that. Let me double check. I don't actually... Maybe I don't have hammers in Velia. No, I just have the box thing. So I have 8 hammers already. And 51,000 crons. I just started the game. Specifically Blackstar hammers, so not Jay's hammers, but hammers that you can only use on Blackstars. It's kind of interesting. How can you negative money in BDO? Only know negative prayer potions and Slayer. Because, like, church buffs and your drop rate buffs all cost money. And loot scrolls are annoying to get. And it's just like, it doesn't drop anything. Ash Force 1.1 bill. According to Garmoth with yellow and Agris with what, 340 AP or something? Which isn't terrible for the gear required. It is terrible. Because Hong Lim requires like way less gear and is even more money than that. That's not horses. It's not horses. But I am professional 8 training. So if you connect the dots, you will understand that I must have some form of PTSD. Ash isn't 340 AP, it's like 300. Yeah, but people are probably grinding there at 340. People are geared now. You'll have to click on the... Oh, I guess you don't have Garmoth Premium, so you can't see what the hours are. I love that I can't search through the global and find the place that I'm looking for. Why is there no search bar for global? It's only search bar for yourself, which is dumb. Dekia 2 Ash Forest is almost 3 bill an hour. But, I mean, you're not doing that. Regular Ash Forest, 1.3 bill. However, the people doing it are... Please hold. That guy doesn't even share his gear. This guy is... Yeah, 315 AP. And he made 1.1. 30k trash. At Ash Forest. For perspective, I was getting 8k trash. With, like, yellow and Agris. That's like how long it took me. Seems okay if you also want to get the outfit. The only place that you really should grind with to get the outfit is Crypt. Because it's way faster for both pieces. And it's like, you could do it with similar gear. You should make a horse combat only account, so I'd have to play Tamer. I'd have to be a lolly. Said horse. Yeah, horse combat. The only way to do horse combat is with a tamer. Or a doom. Is it Iron Man mode? Nope. We are done with the Iron Man. Finished both of them. And there's just nothing left, you know? How long you plan to play in season? I need loot scrolls. That's kind of like why we're still doing seasonal. And I don't plan to main the Guardian, so I'm just going to leave it on seasonal until they force graduate it, basically. And then I'll probably make another seasonal. And do the same thing. We just need a way to generate loot scrolls. So that's the current plan. And I could, like, claim the black stars and stuff and make a normal character. I'm just not entirely sure exactly what class I want that to be. But I guess it doesn't really matter because we have 2 sets of reroll coupons now. So I could just, like, pick wrong and then YOLO to something else, you know? Season goes away Thursday. No more season locked gear. Are they, like, completely forever removing seasonal, or are they just force graduating people? In which case, how the heck are we going to get loot scrolls? It's a grind spot in the desert where you go in a circle with a massive sand pillar in the middle. Was the spot you grind on Iron Man? That would either be Histria or Ackman. If it had like big fat guys in it, then it was Ackman, and if it had like stone-looking guys, then it was Histria. Unless you're talking like near the end of the Iron Man, in which case it wasn't actually in the desert, and that was Gyphon. Underground Gyphon. And that was over in Camisilv, and it had like the really tall statues. It'll come back? Okay, okay. So we'll have a loot scroll method, good. Start again doing quests. So boring, wish we could skip all those main quests. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate that you have to do them. What I would recommend is like, when you start doing them, if you don't feel like doing them anymore, just stop doing them and go do something else. Because they're always going to be there. So, if you work on them a little bit at a time, eventually you'll get through them, and that's totally okay. Seal exists for the XP, but gear is no longer time blocked. Still trade from loot scrolls, as I understand. Yeah, that's like the main loot scroll method is... Why are you all the way over here? Got him. We gotta dump some weight here. Early stage-ish of Iron Man. Big pillar in the middle. It'd have to be like Ackman or Histria. So we did both of those pretty early on. For scrolls for memory fragments. 154 gargoyles. Is that going to be enough? Or not quite enough? Surely if you do the boss, you'll get enough XP. Why is my freaking... Oh, I must accidentally hit you or something. Turned on my life spirit stone. Not doing the boss, fair enough. Dropped a lot of the Yellowstones. I couldn't tell you, because like everywhere drops them. I would need a few more details, maybe. There's only a few spots in the desert, though, so you'd think, like... Why so many black spirit claws? Clearly he means basilisks. Never touch basilisks. I don't think you would mean crescents, but like maybe. Oh, I bet you it was crescents. Because it has that big, it's like a building in the middle and you just go in a circle around the building. I bet you that was crescents right down here. Right there. Because there's this big like building that you circle around, kind of. Crescent Shrine. Such a shame what they did to them. Yeah, it used to be like a cool off-meta spot to grind, man. And then they made them 3-man pillars, but they weren't good. And then they just abandoned them. Man, hopefully tomorrow I'm the rest of the way better. Doesn't seem like it will be tomorrow, though. Maybe a few days. Think we could do an hour there? Yeah, I could. But it's not very good. I don't even remember what we were there for last time. I think a Tannis elements to get the potion piece. Oh, and crescent rings to try and make a tech crescent. That's right. We made some tech crescents. Crescent rings are 5 mil right now, which is about a quarter of a horse. And back when we were grinding for them, they were about 40 mil, which is about 2 horses. So, if that's any indication of how well the spot is doing. We should just math things in horses now. That should just be the gimmick of the channel. That's what I know. How many horses per hour is sulfur? Sulfur? Are you ready for an embarrassingly low number? Sulfur is, I think, 8 horses per hour. Maybe 9. Like, you can make an argument for the 9th horse, but I think it's 8 horses an hour. And that's where I got so much money. Is I caught some horses. So something must be wrong with me. Now 300 XP away. So 2 KC and you got it. What a Chad. 99 Slayer, 2200 total level. All at the same time. So all new players just get haunts for cash at the start. I bet you 0% of new players catch horses for money at the start of the game. I bet you 0%. Do I turn off the enemy skin for the 99 screenshot? Do you want to immortalize the 99 screenshot? And how set are you on the, I'm not taking this off till I get a drop at Cox promise that you made? Because I feel like you gotta keep it. Been on for a month now. Need it for Reddit, yeah. Man. Is that the hour? No, we have 12 minutes. About 12. Kind of took us a while to start the hour. Yeah. A Faru. We've gotten 400 time fields so far, so we're a little more than paying for our loot scroll. Tiny glow stuff. I mean, the little guys, the Afuarus, they can drop kind of almost anything. They can drop like boss gear boxes, they can drop accessories. They usually drop, like, if they're a seasonal version of Faru, they drop time fields. If they are a non-seasonal, they can drop like boss boxes and stuff like that. Their clue box. Yeah, think clue box, but way less rewards. Like, if you look at the list of uniques for beginner clues and you cut that into about a third, that's what a Faru can drop. Except you also could buy these things from the market for like 2 horses. So. Unless their price has changed. How much is a Zarka box? Oh my gosh, that's 180 mil. Holy. That's like 5 horses. 6 horses. Inflation, man. It's kind of worth. We gotta make some money. This is not money. We need money. I'm so worried that these potions are gonna go back up. I also have something bookmarked, I think. Crystal of Breathing oh yeah, I remember now. Odor? Is Odor or the other one? Nope, it's the other one. Or Net. Oh man, they're already going back up. They're already going back up. This is a problem. We gotta jump on this so hard. I do not want these things going back up. We need to make a lot of money, and we need to make a lot of money right now. I'll test for 99. I forgot my hammer. We're gonna have to abandon sulfur and do something crazy to make money. So chills, watch SickLoot play BDO again. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. Glad you're enjoying it. We haven't been here in a while, but we're having a good time. Do the area from your vid? The most recent vid? Oh, you mean the one that I made a 10 hours of video on? Yeah, Proddy Cave. That's even less money than sulfur. Pretty sure. I don't remember what our conclusion was, but I think it was like 400 mil an hour or something. 385 maybe. Beast of a spot. It's super underrated. And aesthetically, one of my favorite spots in the game. It's just not that good. You know? We could do two different things. One of them is crazy. And we could test something that's crazy. And the other one is probably the thing that's actually going to work. Can a spot be underrated when it's a bad spot? Yes. Because bad is relative only to the goal that you have set. $99 Slayer achieved? Grats, man. Huge milestone. Very cool. $2,200 total. W. Now 99 agility. Confirmed. I'll see you at Relica, bud. This one's probably 9900 or thieving, to be honest. I've thought about doing Hunter. I kind of like Hunter, and I'd like to get the rest of the outfit. It's just like, some of the stuff I do in game, I like to have the plugins for. So it's hard to do on mobile. And agility is just so easy to do on mobile. I never did Tom on mobile. I think they added the, like, fishing squares to mobile, though, for Tom. I want to say they did. And I think the double spot is green now. I could be wrong about that. 3 more minutes. And then I think we'll try the crazy thing. That's definitely not going to work. And then after we have some fun YOLOing, we'll do the thing that's actually going to work. Because we've got to get those potions soon, like in the next day or two. Or they're going to be back to 7 bill or 8 bill. Maybe even like 9 bill. And that's, man, we're getting to the point where it's like maybe worth grinding them in. Being a higher total level than my main feels very weird, especially on a game mode I used to think wasn't fun. Look at you now. You're crushing it. And you've never even died. Can't think of ever playing a main again. I sometimes think about playing a main, but it's mostly to like have fun with bossing and stuff. And it's not because I think that I would like progressing on it. And a 5 to 6 bill for 2 weeks or so, they're already going back up. The graph is ticking up now. And there's only like 20 on the market now. And 2 days ago there was like 60 of them on the market, so we gotta get on it, man. They're ticking back up. Nightmare Zone once. Is that a safe death then? Yeah, because, yeah, it's just not safe for groups. That's right. Mm-hmm. 1 minute left. Are we going to have the inventory spaces? We should. I've made more money from Santa hats this hour than I have from actually grinding this hour. It's kind of sad. And also no map piece? What the heck is that? I really want, and I don't know why, and this is unreasonable and unrealistic because I have no freaking idea what I'm doing on RuneScape, but I really just want an Infernal Max Cape. I think it looks cool. So, you know. One day. 5 to 10 years from now. Get to farming then? Hey, do you want to log into my account and do Tithe Farm for the next 65 hours? Maybe even more than 65 hours? You can log into your account and use it to boost mine. Oh, by the way, Mr. Cookie, we got Soup, the turtle pet. I did it. I got it yesterday. I want to leave already. That's so funny. Drink him? You can't drink Soup. He's adorable and they put a Santa hat on him. How are you gonna drink him? His favorite food, according to him, is soup, though. So, do with that what you will. Turtle soup? He didn't specify turtle soup, he just said soup of the ocean. Okay, hour done. Let me turn off loot scroll. Thank you. Pretty freaking dog water money. Some of what's in here is from a previous hour I did, so if we cut this in half, like 5k. Probably a little over that, because I don't think I used a loot scroll last time, so we'll call it 7, 8k to be safe. Almost 550 time filled. I guess that's not that bad. But we're going to go try something crazy. Let me run back to town here, boys, and empty my inventory, and then I just got to record a little tiny thing for YouTube. Agris is empty. Record a quick little snippet for YouTube, and then we'll prep for the crazy thing. And after about, I'm guessing, 3 minutes of doing the crazy thing to no success, we will then do the thing that's actually going to make us some money. You guys want to see a picture of Soup? The pet in RuneScape? The pet that I obtained in RuneScape. Let me scroll. I'm scrolling for a while. There he is. I'll make it bigger. There's, okay, there's bigger. Look at him. Look at the little turtle with the Santa hat. Look at the little turtle with the Santa hat. This is the sailing pet in RuneScape. He's freaking adorable, and I have him. This is me. This is my pet. Turtle. I'd eat him? Eat? Brother, this is why he's my pet and not your guys' pet. He knows he's safe with me. You can die at Honglim? We're not going to do Honglim, no. You're crazy going for a jelly pet already? The number of things that I can do on mobile, or care to do on mobile, is pretty limited, so... It has to be something that doesn't require plugins, and that I could just drop in an instant. Pretty limiting. 7 Santa hats. We have a bill in our inventory. Pretty good. Okay, you guys ready for a really long horse ride? Ranged gem crab. I have 70 range, almost 71 range now. I just needed 70 for the black tea hide. Alright, let me record something real quick. Boys, we have to be more aggressive, okay? Our plan has been to go for the potions. But interesting little development on the potion thing. This 10 minutes ago said 24 and now it says 18. The prices are going back up. We have got to hurry. So we're in a bit of a time crunch. That means that we need to just make money and not think about like treasures or loot scrolls or anything. Like we just got to get rich. We got to get rich in a hurry. I want to at least get the HP potion before these go too crazy high. And they're ticking up. Look at that. You see them tick up like that? Bam. They were 5 bill flat for the last 10 days, and now they're going back up because they're selling out of the overstock. So we got to juice it. We must become rich. Can I sprint now? It didn't sprint. Oh, I don't have a saddle. Is it saddle or stirrups? Saddle equipped. Okay. I'm sure I have one. Yep. Equip saddle. Okay, you have to get off your horse to equip saddle. That kind of makes sense. I'm on board. Whoa, it's way faster. Those are 14 mil. The pots are going back up. I got an extra one. Been sitting on waiting for the price to go up so I can sell it. It was inevitable. It was definitely not going to last too long either. This kind of thing always happens during events. And then people panic sell as well. And that helps to lower the price. Before the ball, there's like 70 of them. Yeah, now there's 18. Isn't that crazy? And just a little bit ago when we were talking about it, there was 24 of them. So 6 of them have sold in the last, what, 15, 20 minutes? Wild. So I need to make like 4.5 bill today. I don't think that's going to happen. What if one person's buying them, hoping to flip? They definitely could. Yeah, that's an easy moneymaker. Easy moneymaker. Buy them all out, sell them when they get back to like 10 bill. If you could wait and had the silver on hand, the profit would be pretty insane. There are people making like 5 bill an hour or 4.5 bill an hour. If you have good gear, it's nothing to them to just double that. Invest in the potions. So I bet you that is what's happening. I don't see why you wouldn't. Let's see. Yeah, you make 4.8 bill an hour at the Zephyrus Castle. Tenebrahms is 4.3 bill. Orbita is 4 bill. You know, there's big money to be had out there. That's a potion an hour, basically. And if you invest in it and double your money in a week, you know? That's why they have the trillions. And we have the not trillions. You have to sick for free? There's no trading. There's no player trading. Nothing to spend it on. All them cornstones. Back any map pieces? No. We got scammed. No map pieces. I even asked. I asked nicely for a map piece and didn't give me one. So we gotta go make some money now. The potions are going back up in price, so I gotta make some money to go buy them. We need a get rich quick scheme. You farm blood wolves, and if you get a piece, you farm potion. I just don't think it's worth farming the potion when they're that cheap. I'd rather do something that makes more money than blood wolves, and just buy it. But they're starting to tick up in price, so I gotta hit it a little bit harder. I think even if the potions are like 10 bill, it still doesn't really make sense to grind for them. This 10 bill is pretty cheap still. Where you farm money. We're going to try a meme spot that definitely is not going to work. We're going to die a lot. And then I'll probably just go catch horses. How often do you need to do a farm run? The next farm run will be... I think in like 6 hours. It depends on the seed that you plant, but I think the fastest one is like 2 hours, and we're not doing the fastest one. I think it's like 6 hours or 6.5 hours or something. Like tree runs, kinda, yeah, but worth way less. I'll probably just do them like once a day though, realistically. If that. I wonder if they have... What are those crystals called? What are they called? What are they called? What are you called? You are called... Abundance Armor. Gotcha. I'm guessing there's none of these on the market. There's 7. They put a limit on these. Wow, they put a limit on these. You think they put a limit on these because the Ultimate Iron Man? Because these used to have no limit, and that's how we got most of our DR. That's what I farmed for. And filled my freaking crystal slots with these to have more DR. That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Cost knowledge I need to harvest. They cost energy, yeah. But it's pretty negligible, I would say. That kind of ruins my plan, man. We maybe could have made it, but I don't think that we can now. Oh. What's that material? Where the heck is it? Magic crystal. Functional? Yeah, that's weird. They put a cap on the armor crystals. Wow. That's so funny. Let's also get, there are no iron walls on the market. So that's something. Amplified, 0 iron walls, that's not a good sign. I'll order some. I don't think it's gonna work now. We're at the point where, like, too many things have changed. That, I don't know, man. I'll try it, but I don't know.
물론 자네 할당량 내에서 말이야.
Get this stuff out of here. Get these. I guess just 2 of those. Get those. Yeah, this is definitely not going to work now. But we'll try it. Oh, I also need a... freaking 100 mil, man. Do they have, like DR add-ons? I know they removed the monster damage add-ons. I'm sure they have DR add-ons, though. I might already have some. I do not. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, that's for minus. We need a spammable skill. Probably... They do not. I guess I'll just put HP recovery. All damage reduction. There we go. Attack speed, crit damage. That's fine. That's more HP recovery. I think also we'll do Dragon Maw. And we'll do damage reduction, HP recovery. It's going to be scary and probably not possible. What do I have in here? I have the 2 DR ones. Let's get those out. Let's get the 5s in. I have the HPs, good. I have crit damage, good. We'll get the knockdown resists. We'll get the 5 DRs. We'll get the HP on hit. Okay. This is going to go so bad, but it's going to be funny. And then when it inevitably doesn't work out, then we'll actually just go make some money. But, you know, for the lulz for now. Let me get these on the hotbar, probably on 5. Gonna go church buff. I have a tent. You can get church buffs from the tent. So I will get church buffs. I just, like, I assume that we're going to die in about 2 seconds. And also not do any damage. You guys see that? That's a T8. That's a wild T8 right there. Get it? I can't. I need a rope and... I need a rope and, And a lump of raw sugar. Where'd it go? Shh. Shh. Nobody move. Nobody move. There's a T8 in the wild. Nobody move. You sound like a horse connoisseur? I'd never even noticed that. I've done this for thousands of hours, okay? I've caught horses for thousands of hours, man. Oh, he's on a hill. We gotta give it the old wiggle. Please. Please. Look at that. That's big money right there. Look at the big money. We gotta get to a stable keeper now. That's some big old money. We're just gonna go back. Get to a stable keeper. It's like a dragon imp spawn? Yeah, basically, yeah. It's pretty rare. You don't see them very often. Is it a new account, not your rebuild? This is a new account. Starting totally from scratch. The rebuild has like potions and stuff on it already. You have to ride the horse back to the stable? Nope. And if you have a wagon, you can just register the horse to the wagon that's local there. Have I been missing a trick? You've been missing a bunch of tricks. Bunch of tricks. How do you tell? Its appearance. You can tell it's a T8 by its appearance. Its color and its mane. Tier 8 horse, level 10. It'll sell for 125 mil. So basically, like this horse, because it has the thicker mane on top, and it's the tan color, it's a T7. Also, if this horse were completely white, or a T8, I mean, if this horse were completely white, it would also be a T8. If this horse were like a gray or something like that, and it looked very similar to this, it would be a T7. There's one that's like gray with red spots on the back. That's a T7. Still worth catching, but 125 mil right there. Working on my dreams when I get bored and other stuff. So much time wasted. What I would do is either buy a forest path wagon or just buy like a merchant wagon, because those have 4 horse slots. Take an empty horse wagon out to the horse spot, catch the horse, register it to the wagon, catch the horse, register it to the wagon. You can fill up your wagon like that, and then drive it back to the stable and just unlink the all 4, so you can catch 4 at a time. You can actually catch 5 at a time if you fill up your wagon and then swap and then catch 1 loose one and then ride your wagon back. You can do 5 at a time technically. I've consumed my food. Aaron, they made an update, and I think it's because the Ultimate Iron Man. Because these DR crystals, you remember on the Ultimate Iron Man, these +5 DR crystals, I would just fill my whole page with them. And I would grind Abandoned Iron Mine to get them, and I would just have like 60 DR in my crystals from these freaking armor crystals. They actually put a limit to them, and you only have 2 now. They made it so you can only have 2 in here instead of having no limit. But that was like the only way that we grinded Ash Forest, is I had like 60 DR in crystals from these repeatable ones. And now you can only have 2. It's so funny. So funny. Horseman sunbathing real good, has a nice tan. Yeah, exactly. So T8s are always going to be that tan color with a big mane like that, or pure white with a like a gray mane like that, if they're in the wild. And then T7s are going to be like the grayish one with the red spots with the black mane. I think that's it. No, so the T8 will have white hair. If it's a pure white one, it'll have white hair, and then the T7 will be white with black hair. You just get a feel for it. You do it for thousands of hours, you get a feel for what horses are what. Horse catching, like when I was doing it, it was actually pretty competitive. So I targeted the better horses first in the patch in case somebody came along, and oftentimes they did, so. A higher chance of PvP did this, but it's still pretty funny. Yeah, pretty funny. Perfect facts for the next vid. There's like a whole... The reason I can't do like BDO specific horse facts is because there's a whole community of horse people in BDO, and they would just eat me alive, you know what I mean? Because I'm not in the Discord and I'm not like chatty with them and all that. But there's a very tight-knit horse breeding community who could tell you the exact color code of every horse just by looking at it. They could tell you, oh, that one's a T6. That's a G9 color code. Or, oh, that one has a H3 color code. That means it's male. They could tell you if it's male or female in the wild. I can't do that. But I know a T8 when I see it. Gonna continue the grind on Osiris, but might take a break for the rest of the day. Kind of really hard on it last week. That's totally fair. Yeah. You've been absolutely juicing the XP as well. Yep. Get unstuck on the wall, please. Thank you. Another Iron Man with horse catching, and you're gonna recognize female or male. I probably just have to look up the difference, and then I would be able to tell pretty permanently. I bet you it's like something so simple. Well, you might have to learn the color codes, in which case, like, I'm good. Because there's a lot of them. There's like 80-something color codes. And only females can be some color codes, and only males others. Was there somebody here? What's that? Why is that one glowing? Nobody grinds here. Watch Elden Ring Jeopardy video during my Slayer grind yesterday. Could recognize all the characters' feet in the whose feet are that section. We know what you were doing on your playthrough. Okay. We're about to try something crazy. And it's not going to work, but we're doing it for the lulz. And then we're going to go actually make money. Because we need those potions. So, let's get our tent down. I have not enough gear. But we're going to get church buffs. We're going to get the luck buff. I'll probably also grab this confidence buff. Maybe I won't grab the luck buff, because if we die immediately, like, there's no reason to do that. And then we'll do this, and then I got some harmonies for this. Yeah, this is gonna go so bad. It's gonna go so bad. YOLO! Oh my gosh, I'm attacking so fast. I do no damage at all. Hello? Hello? I can't break the statue. I can't break the statue. I'm tanky though. You gotta admit, I'm tanky. You can't say I'm not tanky. I'll kill this pack eventually. Look at them, they're going orange. It's fine. They have the DR buff from the tower, but I can't kill the tower. This is better money than sulfur, right? Okay, this is where it all turns around. Hey, big money. Look at that. Oh, man. Another new account? Yep. This is the for fun account. So, we're not really doing anything too seriously. Just trying to have a good time, you know? Got the DP, not the AP. I have like 341 DP. How do I have 341 DP? Oh, that's like the weird... I have 308 DP. And it just happens to be enough because I have a lot of HP regen. Not hitting the minimum AP requirement. 341 is, as it turns out, not quite enough when you don't have crystals or black stars or anything else. Got the pay-to-win tent? I did, but everything I got from the pay-to-win tent you can buy from the free-to-play tent. You just need a shop contract. Now they frickin' die. I just need somebody to come in and kill the towers for me. And then we'll actually make some pretty good progress. Look at that. Huge Blackstar update this week. Are you excited? I heard about it. I have not seen anything about it because I don't really want to like watch all that stuff. But I think it's pretty cool. I think it makes it really easy to like rush Sovereign. It's already kind of easy to rush one Sovereign, but then you're kind of like screwing yourself. I think now the meta is like Sovereign of whatever stance you're in, then Blackstar of the other one, and then the Tet Blackstar for the offhand. And you're chilling. You're chilling after that. Should be about 1.5 bill an hour. Great. Only 2.5 hours. And we're good. Might be slightly lower for you with the worst AP. So you think like, what, 1.4 bill? 1.3 maybe? For example, why you need minimum AP gear at least? Yeah. And that's like, the minimum AP is just to be able to get past the DR that the mobs have. It's kind of the gist of it. How much is this one pack worth in horse terms? Probably 0.1. Maybe less. 0.01. Probably not 0.01. Maybe, yeah, maybe 0.1. 0.1 horses. If you had a horse buff, you'd have it. I'm kind of blown away by our survivability. You know what this actually means, though? Is if I were to graduate and claim the Pen Blackstar, we could grind here. That's all it would take. is pen Blackstar in the stance that we're in, and a tap Blackstar offhand, and then we have it. Guardian doesn't like dying. I do have HP regen crystals and a Harmony draft on, though, to be fair. And I have HP regen on some of the skills that I'm using. And I have DR on some of the skills that I'm using. So, like, I came here with the intent of becoming tanky, and it's working. I'm just not doing damage. We need more damage. Alright, should we go make some actual money? Go get some PTSD, making some actual money? Oh, I got knockdown crystals as well, so that's helping a lot. I think if I get knocked down, I'm gonna die, but a lot of super armor and stuff on Guardian as well. It's pretty nice. This is your new main? This is Aaron's main. Aaron mains Guardian. What do you think it takes me to kill a pack? Like a full rotation for a normal person? This reminds me of Ash Forest, kinda. It's like a lot of attacking and not a lot of getting anywhere. At least half the rotation, probably? At least, yeah. Jeez, man. Alright, let's go make some actual money. That was kind of a cool test, though. Let me look. Let me compare with the actual stats that we're supposed to have. Yeah, so we're 599, 601, and it's like 920 recommended, 950 cap. But the DP is totally fine for Guardian anyway. We just need some more AP, and then we'll be set. And the freaking iridescents are back up to 2 bill. That's a big money drop. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's go make some actual money. We made 200 trash there with just no loot scroll even. 200 trash, that's not bad. It was really freaking slow. That might be 2k trash an hour at a spot where like 30k plus is typical. So I just switched from a season server to another season server, didn't I? Well, rip. Yeah, that's why I'm on the same character still. Okay. Let's go New Olvia 1. Some guy there was 5 months ago. Slightly after the massive AP changes, I was getting 48k trash an hour with Iris level 2 with scroll. That's so much. So much. How do you even hold on to that much? How do you even hold on to that much money? It's also with Awakening Guardian. Yeah, good class. Only got 40k a few days ago. Aaron is pretty geared, though. So, something to think about. He doesn't really play anymore, but he's pretty freaking geared. Wolf meat has been sold. Guess I'll sell these back. What else can we sell? I don't really want to sell the power crystal or the dark spirit crystal, but that's a bill sitting there if we need it. I could sell my Caphras. I have 200 Caphras. I could sell my Blackstones. Nothing else is really worth that much money. I do have 52 sealeds. That would be 300 mil. It's also with Kuno suck. Probably not the most efficient. Historically speaking, definitely not. Nowadays, I have no idea. Maybe we have gear for the spot. Just want to try out how it felt with AP cap nerfs. You want to call them that? They did die slower, and it didn't feel as nice, even though it was more silver an hour than it was before the changes. Interesting. I think it might be that time in the stream where I run to the restroom. About that time. It's been 2 hours. That actually is kind of long for me, to be honest. But yeah, give me just a minute to do that, and then we'll get catching some horses, making some money, developing some PTSD. I don't believe that you run. For some people, it's a run. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Are we ready for some riveting content? For the record, Aaron, I do run with my upper body, in that I like pump my arms as though I am running. But my lower body definitely, like, both feet are on the ground at once. So it couldn't technically be classified as running, despite appearing in slow motion as though I am. Time to sell my farming hat and boots so I can leave this place for now. Wow. You do just a few horse facts while you do this? Horse fact number 1. This is a tier 6. Dun, dun, dun. Horse fact number 2. There are more horses captured in BDO with the name FDA than any other name. You're welcome. That's all me. You have no proof of that? I don't need proof. You don't need proof. You don't know what kind of individuals roam the horse community? I know that the horse community does horse breeding, and therefore they spend most of their time running back and forth with the horses to level them up so that they have a higher breed rate. And therefore, they are not spending the time capturing the horses. And all I ever did was capture the horses and then go capture more horses. Can't tell them I need to do more later after a break. You'll be done soon, TM. So is that one guy that's more insane than you? Yeah, I'm also the guy that's more insane than me, okay? Because I fired up this account, and I was like, hey, I want something kind of chill to do while I don't even remember what I was doing in OSRS. Whatever it was I was doing. Oh, I was doing port tasks. I was like, I need something chill to do in between port tasks, and I started catching horses. I bought wagons and started catching horses, despite spending thousands of hours catching horses, and it ruining my freaking life. We're back to it. And then I buy the ropes and I buy the sugar, and I put them on my bar, and I go to catch the horse, and I can't pull my freaking rope out because it's on the wrong hotkey that I've spent the last 1,000 hours clicking. So I had to change it, and it's on a hotkey that doesn't actually make sense. It's on 6, which is at the top of my mouse, instead of 4, which is where my thumb rests. Because I spent so freaking long doing it that I can't do it the normal way now. And it's on 4, or it's on 6 instead of 4, because 4 was descending current on the Ranger, and I didn't want to hit 6 for descending current instead. And that, my friend, is why ropes will always be 6, and sugar will always be 2. PTSD. We just made more money than I made at sulfur. Lol. I just made 200 mil. Wasn't quite 200 mil, but what do we make? Definitely like 90 mil. And I have this slow wagon. I don't even have the fast wagon. Still better money. Every time I hear frick, I just laugh a bit. It's ingrained in me now. I don't know. We have more crons in here. I have 1,800 more crons in here. Wow. And some treasure boxes. Ooh, and some Layla's pedals. Gotta do Huey again sometimes. Yeah, I wanted to get boppers before we do Huey. But then Blood Moon has been frustrating me so much with his triple hit that I want to get a tank chest before I do Blood Moon. And then I'm getting unlucky at Barrows. So, you know. And Mario is also getting unlucky at Barrows. So it's just like a compounding issue. I think I'm like 3 for 65 right now or something on the Gim. And I was I want to say 4 for 90 on the hardcore. Hello, Lost Reaps. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Get Legends Quest done. Dragon Shield, Step Closer Barrow Gloves. I need to do Heroes Quest again. Oh, you guys see it? You guys see it? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. You see it? You see it? Look at that. There's a T8 horse right there. There's a T8 horse right there. That is so rare in the wild. Look at it. Wow. That's so rare I didn't even look. Look at him. That's at least 100 mil. It's going pretty good. If this is a courser, which it won't be, but it could be, it's 1 billion silver. But if, well, I mean, I guess I could sell it to the actual player market instead of just imperialing it. And maybe it'd be worth even more money. I guess I didn't even think about that. But, can it be? Yeah. They could be up to level 20, and the skills they learn are random. So it can be a courser. It's very rare, though. You don't have the herblore level for the purple pots to give you defense levels? What purple pots? I don't know what that means. But I'm 54 herblore. The thought of making a T9 is a bad idea. How many of the free materials do you have that count as 2? You remember those that they used to give out with the horse mats? How many of those do you have? Because if the answer is 0, I would say it's very bad, because you don't necessarily get like a guarantee of which horse you get, and therefore you might get one that you don't want, and it's expensive still. At Moons, you make purple pots for stat boosts and prayer. Yeah, the with the little tree thing. Yeah, I use those. And I run. Not is it Piety or is it Rigor? I always get them backwards. It must be Piety, whichever one it is. Don't remember now, but I have a lot of free stuff they gave. What I would say is it's always worth to use the free stuff, but it's not usually worth to make your own horse. Rigor, okay, yeah. Piety 70, gotcha. If your level is too low, they don't give defense levels. I actually, now that you say that, I'm not sure. I know for a fact they give strength and attack, but I don't know if I see the defense. I guess I'd have to look up what level you get the defense boost at. But I'm 54 herblore. What if I can get T9 at least with the free stuff? Need 66, Jesus. I gotta work on some herblore, boys. T9 at least with the free stuff. It's worth a try, for sure. The free stuff is 100% worth it. You won't like guarantee what horse you get though, but if you can turn free stuff into something that's worth money, like, why not do that? I guess I better do my journals and stuff then, because I'm 54 now, and then I can probably only get to like 59 or 60 maybe off journals. Probably not even 60. Let's see how much this, oh, it's level 20. It's not a courser, but it's level 20. That is very expensive horse. I can imperial it for 209 mil, or I can go to the horse market with it for 419 mil. Minus tax would make it 330 mil. So if you guys want a level 20 T8 horse that has very bad skills, there you go. There you go. No, I don't want that. But it's got the name FDA. It's got the most common horse name ever. You'll know it's mine because it says FDA. That's so funny. That's so funny. We're already professional 9. That's why I name all the horses I catch. Because the buttons, man. Shift and F is super easy, and then DA. It's just the easiest combo. It's so fast. It's classic. Gonna level prayer. Gotta use all those bones, man. From Hydro and stuff. FDA is approved. Yeah, approved for Glue Factory. Almost have 92 banked? Brother. I think I have 61 banked. And I'm 60. It's so hot in here. My PC's at 78 degrees. It is hot in here. It's not used to running BDO. What's the outside temperature? Outside temperature is warm as shit. Holy. Outside air temperature is... Look at that. Look at that. You guys want to guess what that one is? You remember what I said? Tier 7. Nailed it. That is a T7. Used to breed horses. I know my horses. We were, earlier we were like traveling to Jade. And as I was riding by the bridge by like Hazard Cliff, I spotted a T8, so I stopped to get it. And they're like, how did you see that? Yeah. So like the kind of like red spotty one with the dark hair, T7. This is the most common T7 that you're going to see in the wild. And the T8s are like almost a 50-50 between the one that looks like that, but with the different hair, the up hair, or the white one. That's pure white. It's almost a 50-50 between them. And the tier 7 horse is going to be worth usually between like 30 and 80 mil, depending on the skills that it knows. Minus 5 Celsius outside and 7 remaining. Oh yeah, to continue my thought, 2 days ago it was minus 14 Celsius. And today it is, I need to do math actually to convert. To get on the thing. I gotta remember how to do this. Yeah. So it was minus 15 2 days ago, and today it's 16 Celsius. So pretty big swing. Pretty big swing. In Fahrenheit, that is a 55-degree swing in 2 days. It's motorcycle weather now. Mm-hmm. 1.2 bill plus 600 mil. I'm gonna start yeeting stuff. We really need money, man. I don't want to pay more for that freaking HP potion. I'm gonna yeet stuff that I can easily get back. No human uses Fahrenheit. All of North America uses Fahrenheit. And I have to convert it to talk to you in words that you would understand. Yes, no human. I'm just a horse-catching robot. Except Canada. Canada's in North America. And it depends greatly on what you're speaking about. Because they use Fahrenheit for their ovens, but Celsius for their outside temp. So if anything, they're the most human. In that they actually understand both. We're built weird, yeah. Mm-hmm. How can I make more money? More money. You don't drive on the left without being drunk? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, can't register any more mounts. If that becomes annoying, I'm gonna just eat that horse. Level 1 T7? How about you just... Gosh dang it. Why is it level 1? That means it's gonna be worth so little money. 34 mil. Great. Student Ironman Challenge, we finished it. The Ultimate Ironman Challenge is done. We made a pen debo. This is just a regular account. I just want to try to have fun in the game. The 2.5 years of doing an Ironman really, like, killed my enjoyment of BDO, so I actually quit for quite a while, and now we're back just trying to have some fun. What's your gear score on this account? I have season gear. I started it like a week ago, if that. So this is my just pen season gear. I've done basically nothing. Started from scratch? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we've been going about a week now. Something like that. And just doing like very casual. So like before I was doing 60 hours a week or so. And now I think I'm doing not even 10 hours a week. So I'm just like trying to have fun and not burn myself out and not play super hard. Made to 680 in 4 days. That's not too bad. Game, and it'll probably take me 4 months to make it to 680 because I just don't want to. I don't want to go hard on the game. I want to do other things. Got to decide on a main character and then get the black stars and stuff claimed eventually. All I do is log in and log out. Gotta update that fisherman, man. Just keep fishing, then you'll be rich. Nah, you're not even fishing? How you gonna get to Guru 50 if you don't fish? Can't be bothered. That was me for a long time as well, to be honest. The only Guru 50 I have is cooking. Professional chef over here. What if you did Ultimate Iron Man catching horses costs energy? What would you do? It used to. When the game first came out in the early days, it cost energy to catch horses. Everything costs energy. Cooking costs energy. Alchemy costs energy. And so people would tick manipulate, kind of, because you regen 1 energy every 3 minutes. But if you were laying in a bed, you would regen 2 energy. So they would, every 2.5 minutes, they'd go jump in bed until the energy ticked, and then they'd get out of their little bed and go back to cooking. It's kind of funny. Every time I get a decent upgrade in the game, they trash the item price or value of what I just spent months getting, so I'm done with it. Totally fair, yeah. All in the hopes that they can, like, get new players to catch up, but all they've done is stack gear on top of gear now. With, like, the Sovereign and, like, weapons and armor. So it's just, like, gear stacked on top of gear stacked on top of gear now. Because it's boss gear into Fallen God into, like, Sovereign armor. It's just too many tiers and it's too hard to keep up. Especially because the last one you can't even buy. So you can't even, like, go super hard for it. Yeah, like, this game for 10 years had basically, like, flatline progression. And, like, yeah, Debos came out and they were a little bit better, and, you know, like, Red Nose accessories were kind of trash, but they weren't that far off, so it was still, like, something that was worth having. It didn't completely, like, eliminate the value of it, but now there's no point in anything that isn't Charizard. There's no point in anything that isn't Sovereign. So anything that doesn't directly relate to those things is just completely worthless. The horse has been sold at the market. Let's go claim our money from FDA. The level 20 T8. That's fast, actually. I guessed 330 mil after tax. I guess we'll have to see. I have 1.37. 315. I was a little off. Pretty close, though. Big money there. Big money. That horse was worth an hour and a half at Sulphur. That's so funny. Not sure if you've seen him. There's a guy that showed calculations that it's cheaper to get Pendebo instead of getting Charizards for faster progression. Yeah, I knew that, though. Like, Pendebo into the free Nav Charizard. That always made sense. Even when Charizards first came out, that was the way to do it. That was the cheaper way to do it. 100%. So it makes sense that it's still the case. Let's see, we're at almost 3 bill now, I think. Yeah, almost a bill there. Got almost 2 bill there. Not bad. Probably like 2.5 more bill, 3 bill, and then we can buy the HP potion. So it probably won't be today still, but... How many potions left? I don't have any, so... Oh, you mean on the market? Yeah, let me check, Let me just get... Let me link this auto path that's still broken after 10 years. No? Okay. $17, so one has sold since we last looked. 30 minutes ago it sold. Mm-hmm. That was me, I got one from the market. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't believe that you even have BDO installed. Let's see, no T8s, no T7s. Go back to Tithe Farm where you belong. That's funny. Rather do agility for 3 hours and 1 hour of Tithe Farm? We're converting him. Slowly but surely. We're converting Mario into an agility bro. By the way, Mario, do you remember what the shared part of Heroes Quest is? I don't have the prereqs done, but it's something about I lure a guy into the room and kill him, and then I don't know that we have to do that part if you can get your half again. I'm not sure how that works. I don't know. Or if I have to like find somebody. Professional 10. What are you doing all the way down there, bud? Come here, little buttercup. Got the quest done, so I can't help. Think that's how it works? Yeah, I don't know. Do I need to join the clan chat or something? I still have to do, I think, 3 quests, so you can do that one, but it's gotta be on the list. You can help if you have the quest done. Interessante. Do you just like repeat that part? The guy must just drop the item or whatever. Oh, 10 black gems. That's some money. Might sell the Caphras as well. $288 Caphras or 228. What do those go for? Half a bill? Take it. Test when you get the Rex again. Okay, great. That'll be helpful for the herb lore. Now I'm thinking I gotta get 66 herb lore. And I'm not very close to that. Gosh dang it. Did you steal all Mario's herbs? I already did that, is the problem. I already took all of his Hairlanders. Took 1,000 Hairlanders from him to get where I am now. Okay, 1.8 on me. A bill in there. And our Caphras are selling. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. So I'd wager we're at 3 bill. Maybe I should just bookmark this. $17 left. It's going to cost 6 bill now. It was 5 bill. Now it's going to be like 6 bill. Mm-hmm. Man, do I got anything in Velia? 50 memes. That's a little bit of money. Mixing mini game is good XP. And get more XP per herb from it. I'll have to look into it. I don't think we're going to make it today, boys. Which means the potion's going to be like 7 bill by tomorrow. Get lucky on a couple T8s, maybe? He ran away. So many insult heads I need to kill. I don't even understand how to get on the prayer book to do that. Probably a quest that I haven't done. That would be my guess. But you know. Coming up on another agility level, boys. Which is impressive if you think about the fact that the hardcore had 87. And now this one has almost 81. Guess I should join them. You gonna play some Project Zomboid? That'll be fun. Nice little break from Tithe Farm as well. 37 more sales. Good. Good. We're officially at 3 bill. You can farm in Project Zomboid. Got no clue what to get in the game, but I just slapped some zombies. The classic having fun strat. That's what we like to see. Golden Christmas tree. That's 100 mil. We'll lurk and chat with them. Fair enough. Have fun. We shall be here trying to make money. For a bit. I don't know for how much longer, but for a bit. It's already been 3 hours. Which is interesting. I've achieved nothing in those 3 hours, but here we are. Let's clear. Maybe I should clear out my friggin' Black Spirit safe as well. I just need money. I got a few boxes. 3, 4 boxes. Let's go on a little clearance here. Hopefully make some money. A couple of these RNGesus boxes. I think this one, these two. This one as well. That's kind of a lot. RNG boxes. What else we got? That's probably it, huh? Yep. Alright, let's get off the mount. We'll face, I guess, northeast-ish. We got a lot of boxes. We need big money here. I need to buy the potions. Come on. Don't know what that is. Dazzling Adventure Box. It could have 100,000 crowns. Or 30,000 crowns. Or 10,000 crowns. Or a 10 Manus accessory. Either of those would be good. Any of those. What do we get? 350 crowns. 150 sharps. That's a little bit of money. What do we get here? A blue box. We need 10,000 crowns or 5,000 Caphras. Come on. 50 memes. That's a little bit of money. Not bad. Another blue box. Another blue box. Big money, big money, big money. Big money. Dust. 180 crowns. Okay, last box. Something worth money, please. Wandon Crystal. Great. Well, the sharps are a little bit of money. I guess I'll take those. We are freaking desperate for money. We're so desperate for money. They never sell? Frick. How are we gonna make money? It's like, that's a couple 100 million sharps, I guess. And, like 100 million memes, a little over maybe. There's no way we make the money today, and by tomorrow they're going to be so much more expensive. There are only 3 horses on this channel? That's sus. Oops. Almost forgot to hit space. I was so hungry I could eat a horse, so I did. So you're the reason we're not going to make our money goal? Because you ate our T8 courser that was just chilling? Hmm? Yep. More Kafirs sold. I like that they broke this, so you have to click on it 600 times in order to pull up the market. Very good. Nice job, P8. Just double check that he didn't get lost down here. Yep, Aaron ate it. 3-minute cooldown. May as well run back to town. We can list this stuff as well. It's a feature. Feature of delayed gratification. Perfect. -9 sheet AP, 50 accuracy, 30 stam. Mm-hmm. 20 mil. What was that? Did I get a thing? The heck is this? Phalite fragment. Obtain Rimatonot's lamp. Arrange phalite, 4 phalite fragments into a plus. All this is part of the the horse training thing. Okay, okay. Thousands of hours of horse catching. Never got a single one of those. I catch like a dozen horses on this account and we already have one. Hello? Hello? This game is broken? Hello? What's wrong with the game? Well, I mean, that's cool, I guess. I mean, I'll take it. Thousands of hours of horse catching, by the way, never got one. Oh, man. What is this game? Fresh account magic. That's the power of Throat. The Throat Clan. The Peeper Catchers. Crazy. Ooh, I should use my blackstones to make the things. Okay. Look away, chat. Okay, you can look. We miraculously got 50 blackstone powder. Need 11 more total levels to be top with 1,000 hardcore. Agility's waiting. It's right there waiting for you. You could always do agility. You can wait a couple more years. I guess I'll sell my blackstones as well. What do you think about Ashes of Creation? I think so close to nothing about Ashes of Creation that I've never even looked at it. Ever since the, like 3 years ago or 4 years ago when the first, like, alpha test came out. I didn't look at it since then. What kind of ashes do they create? Last I heard, they created the kind of ashes that are a mix between tab targeting and action combat. And historically, that has never gone well. And during the alpha test, it also didn't go well, so that's all I know about it. But I don't know. I'm not like looking for a new MMO or anything, so I'm just like not particularly interested. I don't think it has anything that I would personally look for anyway. Because I don't really care for like the WoW versions of MMOs. Like that's not what I look for in an MMO. So I don't know. Pretty neutral on it. Don't really know anything about it, to be honest. Haven't looked. Tried many, just can't get into their combat. Yeah, exactly, right? The tab targeting stuff, I'm just not interested in. I don't really care about like dungeons with randoms or anything like that either. And then outside of that, it's typically just like heavy into the questing and stuff, and I don't really care for questing, so. Love questing if it's done right. Name 3 games, and you can't choose OSRS. that have good questing. I gained 160,000 agility XP. Oof. I'm not even playing the game. SWTOR quests are pretty fun because they're stories. RS3. That's a cheat. ESO side quests are pretty good. Didn't like the main story. But the combat in ESO, like, I tried ESO, and I think the problem is that I went into ESO expecting Elder Scrolls combat. And what I got was not anything even slightly close to Elder Scrolls combat, and it felt terrible. If they had just ripped Oblivion bracket Skyrim combat and just dumped it into the MMO, I probably would have liked it. It's because that's what they marketed? Yeah, I suppose. There's nothing like it at all. Marketed the combat to be like Skyrim. Yeah, I guess like Skyrim in the fact that you can choose between first person and third person. This is a server-side game. Just can't feel like Skyrim. Yeah, makes sense. I think I might need to look at an old video of mine to figure out what my freaking ninja combo was. I can't believe I can't remember it. I don't even know where to start. I know, I like had the combo on screen basically all the time, so if I can find one where I was on the ninja, then I can probably make it work. I also can't remember your ninja combo. That makes a bit of sense. I also remember that I swapped like the second or third skill from the top to be second from the bottom, but I didn't swap it on the actual screen one. I just swapped it in the actual combo. Do you still remember my Guardian combo? Even my Gyphon only combo? I remember every combo of every class, except for some reason Ninja. Like I could jump on Awakening Megu and do that just fine. Scholar, Zerker, both specs, Warrior, both specs, Valk, everything. Like Ranger, all of it. But like Ninja is the only one that I can't remember, and I don't know why. I can even remember the Succession Ninja combo, but the Awakening one, it's gone. It's gone. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a sign that I shouldn't play Ninja, or what. Maybe we should just do Scholar and Savior. I don't know. Scholar's really comfy. Could do that, but I need another character slot, which is annoying. And I don't want to get rid of Lizard Sucker. Assigned to main Shy. I actually... I actually did hard roll to a Shy a few years ago. When the skateboard first came out, I hard rolled to Shy. And I was maining Zerker at the time, so I hard rolled to Shy and I got the freaking mini Zerker outfit. And I learned the stupid like song combo and all that. And I played Shy for quite a while. It's really funny. I was just like a mini Zerker. Never played Shy. It's kind of a cool class, but it feels like very one-dimensional. It's just like there's no modifying the combo really based on where you are. You like the only modification is you either use Misty or you don't use Misty. The rest of it is identical, no matter where you are or what you're doing. 4 Imperials right off the bat. Look at that. It just like it doesn't feel like a class that's supposed to do combat. Almost nude already, holy. Issue with my classes is I like their looks, just don't like playing them. I think that's fair. The like flow is different for every class, which I think is like a positive for the game. But it just means that some people like some classes and some people don't like other classes. And that's how it should be. A little bit of something for everybody. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. There's no horses. This is where things go south. There are no horses on this channel. That means there's one other person in the world catching horses. I have 2.1 bill in my inventory right now. How's that possible? Just throw a cheeky 2 bill in. Okay. We are getting there. We are getting somewhere. Things are happening. I'm just going to yeet everything now. Get on the ninja, see where he's at, what he's doing, see if I can sell some stuff. What can you sell? Vendor, please. Four hats. $200 mil. That's it. Yeah, it was like this, and like this. No, that's not it. I don't remember him. Oh, I don't even have all the flows. There's a bunch of, I don't even have all the skills. No wonder. I don't have flashing light. No wonder stuff isn't working. Yeah, no wonder I can't remember my combo. I don't have half of it. Okay. That makes me feel a little better. What do we do for money? How do we get money? Can't even think of anything. Dance for GP. We'll go strip at the central market. There's nobody here. Blackstone has been sold. We have almost 4 bill. Another free Steam game. Now 669 Steam games. Jeez. Would you like to know how many Steam games I have? It's probably less than you think. How do you even... Oh, yeah. Okay. 23. It's a little bit more than 23. But not that much more than 23. I have 150. And a bunch of them are idle games that were free. Five times more is a lot more than 23. I suppose. As like a value. Relative to yours, though, it's not a lot. %90 of my games never been played either. I mean, I would hope so. That's a lot of freaking games. That's a lot of time. Let's play Steam game this count CS2 with 9,000 hours. I never played BDO on Steam, but if I had, it would be crazy. because the AFK stuff. But, I'd say, man, what is my most played? Probably like hours played. It's an idle game. NGU idle with 2,500 hours, and then Melvor idle with 1,700 hours, and then another idle game, and another idle game, and another idle game, and then Elden Ring. 180 hours. Let's see what else. I have 100 hours in New World, apparently. I have 100 hours in American Truck Simulator. Classic. I have 120 hours in Path of Exile, which is kind of interesting. Mm-hmm. 290 Elden Ring, 400 in Tekken 8. Oh, that is 4 horses. I was confused. Do you want to get back in Tekken 8, but I'll wait till Season 3? There's seasons in the game? Season is a year. Oh, that's kind of interesting. So you have like a year to rank up and then get yeeted.
Hello there.
Orange to Bull Zero just followed.
Orange Table, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. And you get semi-reset, yeah. That makes sense though. Makes it kind of fun to grind your ranks back. You usually drop down a rank bracket. So if you're rank 10, you drop to rank 7, since that's in a lower bracket. And then you get the fun of grinding it back. It's definitely a good thing. Mm-hmm. 3 mil there. We have 4 bill now. Slowly but surely we're getting there. This season also means new characters, big balance changes, and new maps. Mainly waiting on the balance changes. Not where you like it just yet. Somebody want to buy my sharps? Because then we'll be very close. Well, maybe not very, because I think they're going up in price. Let's look. Oh, there's only 14 now. It's going to cost 6 bill. No. More of them have sold. Stop buying my potions. I need one. I need 3 billion silver now. No, 2 billion. Yeah, 2.2 2.1 bill, and then we have it. And I have half a bill in orders, so we need 1.5 bill. Season 1 was much better balanced, in my opinion. They did show with the late season character that they know what path they have to take, since she's easily the most balanced character in the game now. Well, here's hoping that Season 3 is excellent. Maybe I'll even look into it. There's 2 T7s on this channel. Rage for Courser. Rage for Courser. I'll coach you. I'm bad though, so my coaching probably won't be good. You're talking to somebody that hasn't played a fighting game since Dragon Ball Z Kai. I think that's what it was called. On the PlayStation 2. And then it was a Dragon Ball game, so like, it's different. And before that, it was Mortal Kombat on the original Xbox. For an hours, I got 1 rank above average. My highest peak so far. Most average players probably have like 40 to 50 hours. Is it hard? It must be hard. I don't know. I don't really play that kind of game, so like, I'll definitely be well below average. Very hard to get good. Barrier to entry isn't too bad. So it's like warrior. Gotcha. Texas easily the hardest game I've ever played where I've tried getting good. It's nice to have like a challenge though, you know, in that regard. I find that sometimes with like RuneScape. They've gone from like BDO, which is not even slightly challenging in that context. It's more like, how long can you force yourself to do tedious things? And OSRS actually has like mechanics and stuff that you need to think about. It's kind of such a wild change. Buy my sharps. Please buy my sharps. That's almost a bill in sharps sitting there. I hit my first electric combo in a rank game. It made me so happy. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we did get a courser, but it's not a T7 courser. 81 mil, though. I'll take it. Sheesh. This one's worth 88 mil. It's not even a courser. Man, that was a 200 mil batch right there. This is why horse catching is so broken, man. 500 mil already. We have 4.2 and we need 5.8, I believe, yep. So we need 1.6 and I could cancel this order. So we need 1.2 bill. And I have 700 mil in sharps listed. And I have some Caffers listed as well for 2.4. Maybe I'll just drop these down here. Throw these up. I'd prefer not to sell these crystals, but I don't think I'm going to end up making the thing anyway. I just buy them, so I might sell them if we get desperate. Also, I turn this, yes. Been hyped many times, but nothing has hyped me as much as the comeback Australian player Yagami versus French player Channel or Chanel. Most of the same comeback I've ever seen in esports. I don't think I've ever watched an esport. Let me think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched an esport. I mean, watch CS and Tekken. If there was a BDO esport for like horse catching, I'd probably watch it. Just because it's something like I'm actively in. I guess the Galanor Games is kind of like an esport. I watch that. There's a GeoGuessr esport. Isn't like Reinholtz the reigning champion or something? That's all I know about the game. Reinholt, whatever his name is. Sorta. It's not live though. This is kind of different. Yeah. It would probably be a lot less interesting if it was live though. Because you'd see like one guy absolutely freaking smash the lights out of the other guy. And like in the videos, they build suspense and make it look close. But if it was live, it'd be like... sometimes people just get smashed. You know? Like I was watching behind the scenes thing one time. We're training artisan? Holy. We're juiced, man. I was like listening into a behind the scenes thing one time. And the challenge where like Settled was facing some other guy. I don't remember his name. Or who it was. Where they had to like swap to all 4 prayer books and use a spell. And like in the video, it looks super close, but in the behind the scenes, it was like, yeah, Settled finished 13 minutes before the other guy did. So they like really had to work the editing to make it seem close. And I was like, if that was the esport, if that was live, it'd be like, okay, well, that guy just got smashed. But I don't think Rainbow is a champion. He's the only person that I could even like say plays GeoGuessr. Besides like Neurosama, and that's just like a meme. Watching the latest season? I started to watch it, yeah. I think I've only seen the first 2 though. And then I'm like back rewatching other seasons. So it's kind of like mixed up in my head now. I'll have to rewatch. This is the season that Settled's not in, right? Which is kind of interesting. Because he was in like the peak of his Nightmare series when they were recording for it. No, Settled and Framed, man. Those are two big names that are out. Is this the one where they put MMORPG up against Mr. Mammal, like super early? That's the current season, yeah. Yeah, okay, okay. Starting to get it back straight in my head. Friend just had a child. Oh, I see. Good for him. Gnome vs. PK in the second episode. Oh, yeah. I remember that fight. That was pretty crazy, actually. Crazy no mod. Yeah, because, like, you're going in and it's like, what you hear in the comms is like, okay, Gnome Monkey is good at PVM, but he's not really good at PvP. So this should be an easy win for you. Because you're a PvPer. And it's like... it was close, but he still, like, he pulled it off, man. Really cool. And No Monkey was saying that, like, he thinks it's because he just does well under pressure. And he just doesn't feel like he doesn't really get jad hands or anything. He just does well under pressure. Which is a skill in its own right. Third episode has an insane banning as well. I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to give it a gander. Man, people keep undercutting. Stop. I need the money. I'm desperate. I'm more than desperate. Yes, buy my sharps. Buy my sharps. Please. Please, I need 1.2 bill. Please. I'm gonna sell my crystals. I don't care. I don't care. We need 300 mil. Come on. Please. Please. I bet you people undercut me already. Nope, they didn't. They didn't. Come on. More people buy sharps. More people buy sharps. Play. 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 Let's make sure the potions are still good. 12 left. 2 more have sold. There's still 5.8. Just realized something terrible. Uh-oh. What's terrible? My first row of only 90 plus skills, but I'd have to train agility. Yes! Come on down. I'll meet you in Relica. Come on down. And the price is right. I do Sepulchre. I've never done Sepulchre. I think what I'm going to do for my agility is just when we're streaming BDO, like obviously foot pedal agility is like, that's the only thing I can do. So I may as well. And then when I'm in a situation where I can't like actively play the game, I'll do agility, but I don't think that I'll like just do agility anymore. You know? Because like there's so much I need to do. I need to do quests, I need to do Slayer, I need to do bossing, like there's so much I need to do. We're at least 88 for Hydra. I'm pretty close to 81 again. So we're getting there. Click the thing 100 times. We need 30 mil, and I have 30 mil on me. Boys, we need 30 mil, and I have 30 mil sitting in my inventory. We have done it. We have achieved, I think that means I've made 4 billion silver today. By mostly like selling stuff, to be honest. But we have achieved the HP potion. It is done. Number of items invalid. No. Okay, we got it. We got it. We have achieved the HP potion. The price on those has started to tick up. Literally 40 of them have sold today. So, like, the price is starting to go back up. We just sniped one before it gets too high up there. I imagine the other one, the, what is it, Ornette? No, it's the Odor. I imagine the other one is going up even faster because there was already less of them. Yeah, it's already back up to 8 bill. This thing is skyrocketed back up. This will be one that I put a little bit more thought into, whether we grind it out or buy it still. Mostly because I am gathering right now, but I'm not doing it for a purpose. So I could just swap over to the chickens. And I really don't mind Manchams, so we could easily just switch over to that, no problem. And then Tashira is quite fast, so, you know, could be fine. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'll put some thought into this one. But HP potion achieved. We did it. We made 4 billion silver today somehow. Crazy. We freaking did it. How you get that much money? I've made like 2 bill in horses already. Because horses are just so much more money than grinding at the early stages. They get outpaced really, really quick, but if you have no gear, horses are so broken for money. And then I sold some of the stuff I was holding on to, so that got us the rest. Someone snipe it. Imagine someone just bought all 12. That'd be so funny. I'd put an order on it at least, but that'd be so funny. I wouldn't get the order either. That'd be really funny though. Saving for next potion. I'll either be buying the potion or grinding it. I'm not really sure. The price on that one is going to go up so much faster because they were already kind of low in stock. And so last time I checked 2 days ago, they were 6.4 and they're already 9 billion. So that one I might just grind for, especially because I don't have anywhere to burn my energy that's like specific. So I could just go do chickens and go grind Manchams. I actually like Manchams. It's one of my favorite spots in Kama. So I don't mind grinding that at all. Do the weekly there and grind it out. And the chickens is pretty quick and Tashira is pretty quick. So nothing wrong with either of those. Now I guess I can cancel these. Whoops. Where do you have 600 mil? Oh, I could put an order back on the thing. Oh god. What's that thing called? Which one was it? This one. Shh, you didn't see that. Nobody saw it. It's fine. 500k away from 200 mil total. Holy. I'm not even 19 mil total. Soon, though. Gained almost 7 mil this week, I think. Or well, last week. Yeah, the range pocket. Your little chins. Friggin' million XP an hour. that was pretty good, man. That was pretty good. Use so many chins. Get back if I need them. Just gotta do some hunting. I think I might just grind for that second potion. We need some chill stuff to do, and I like mansions. And gathering the chickens is as good as XP as anywhere. I'm just doing lizards right now, so may as well do chickens. As like the AFK-ish activity. Mansions. Pretty easy. And then there's Tashira, which is awful, but fast. I, of course, could just do... Isn't there like a quest or something I could do to get 100 of Tannis? I'll have to look into all that stuff. It's been so long. But it is now 12:30 on a Monday. And you know what that means? That means I must go. So we will probably be back tomorrow. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see. I'm not sure what we'll be up to. But something that is fun, hopefully, that I want to do. And probably just meme around a bit. We're under a lot less pressure now that we have the HP potion. And the MP potion is kind of like a lost cause at this point, so I'm not going to stress too much about that. So we'll probably just go back to being super casual and chill. Missed a bit. You get the HP pie? I did, yep. We are juiced. I made so much money, man. We made like 4 bill today. It's pretty good. Went for 5.8, and there's already only like 11 left. They're just, oops, that's not the right one. There's 10 now. These things are going to go back up quick. Moonstream when? I got to get a tank chest. And then I got to get invulnerability from the 3rd hit of Blood Moon. Lol. He just always hits the 3rd hit. I don't know what it is. He just always hits the 3rd hit. It's so annoying. But maybe I'll learn the step under method or something. That just seems like so much work. So I gotta like pull up a video. I gotta watch the video. I gotta figure out the timing. I gotta practice. It's just a lot of stuff, you know? Are you NA or EU? I am NA. North America. Yeah, this counts on NA. Yep. North America. So yeah, we should be back tomorrow, probably with more BDO. Something chill though. Maybe we'll like gather some chickens or something. And probably not catch horses. I want to do as less of this as realistic. I've done enough, I think, over the years. Maybe do a little bit of grinding at mansions or something. I'm not really sure. But thank you guys for being here today. And I will see you guys tomorrow.